My name is Ben Paul, and I'm the president and CEO of After School All-Stars. We were founded in 1992, and we currently provide free after-school programs for over 82,000 Title I kids in over 400 schools from New York all the way to Hawaii. Our national focus is on middle school-aged children. This afternoon, you'll hear from a few people up here. You'll hear from Jenny Simon, who is about to graduate middle school tomorrow from Orlando, Florida. You will hear from Aaron Dworkin, our executive vice president, who runs our Washington, D.C. office, is based right here. You'll hear from a college graduate, Juan Hernandez, who's 2 weeks ago graduated from Harvard College. And then you will hear from Dr. Walt Thompson and from Principal Thomas from Atlanta, Georgia. Before I turn it over to the panel, I'd like to share three very brief points about after school, and I call them our 3 E's. After School All-Stars is effective, it's entrepreneurial, and it's efficient. And I want to give you very quick examples on why I say that. First of all, after-school programs are effective. We are part and parcel of the educational experience for children. We improve the school day performance and academic outcomes for children, both in the long term and in the short term. Let me tell you why. Number one, through our middle to high school transition program, we've been able to take 8th grade students who are on dropout watch lists and put them through our Camp Us program. At the beginning of the program, 58% of the students were likely to drop out of high school. Now, a year later, the entire class is on track to go to matriculate from 9th to 10th grade. 100% of that class is on track. A second example, last year in Orlando, 81% of the After School All-Stars students received a GPA of 3.0 or higher. For that same group that was not participating in after school, their peer group achieved a 61% 3.0 GPA or higher. Our students were grading better. And finally, in a very large study in Chicago, where we looked at 200 schools, on average, our students who participated in After School All-Stars had a 14% increase in the school day attendance, had a 17% decrease in suspensions, and according to the school district itself, After School All-Stars student had the equivalent of a whole nother month of school through participating in our program. Let me move on because we have a lot of academic data to my second E, and After School All-Stars is entrepreneurial. We're also flexible and collaborative. Last year, After School All-Stars collaborated with KIPP, Coach Across America, Public Allies, Up to Us, Youth Service America, Special Olympics, I see some of you here in the room, Fox Sports, Operation Hope, and dozens of other for-profit and non-for-profit organizations. This is all in order to bring great experiences and top-of-the-line curriculum for students. We are, by design, collaborative. We're able to focus solely on what's good for kids, be it field trips, art, music, drama, financial literacy, nutrition programs, an hour of physical education every day. We provide kids with creative STEM project-based learning. What we do is we actually are a hub for everything that's great to find its way to students who need it. We're nimble and able to address creatively and collaboratively the social issues from dropout to health and wellness to job training and more. But finally, and I'll move on to the panel, I want to tell you why after-school programs are extremely efficient, and this is very timely given the cutbacks that we've been seeing. If you take the entire amount of money that's spent on public education in this country, we have on average for a 6-hour school day a $10,000 investment. For a 3-hour after-school day, we spend on average $1,200. So for a 12% incremental investment in our students, we get 50% more time with kids in their schools. Being school-based, we don't spend money on additional infrastructure, we don't build buildings, we don't have any capital expenses. As a matter of fact, 86 cents of every dollar we spend directly on our programs. So for these reasons and more, I'm very proud of the work that our staff does, and I hope after you hear from our panelists, you will be as well.